Thokozani ekhaya, thokozani bogogo, thokozani bomkhulu, thokoze nonke etindzaweni tonke. Ngiyanibingelela nonke noma nguphi la nikhona. Nibingelela umafavuke njengetangamane. Umtulu kamakeretane hankarantima utula nyamasenkopolo. Ningayiboni kuzaca ukuthi igcwele amafutha umgadlela kandaba. Unyanga mthakathi uyanibingelela ke namanje ngalesikhathi, taking this time also to greet each and everyone, all my international audience, wherever they are. I greet you. Yeah, as I promised that I will have part 2 of the topic that I was talking about, the self-initiation topic. So today I want to deliver the second portion of the topic. I won't waste time. Let me just get into the topic. Yeah, first of all, when I want to explain this topic, I want to mention some few reasons why people they go for initiation. Why banbaya bayothwasa nje bayodla intwaso baparulwe benziwe yonke lento leyo. I know that these days people they say fashion for people ukuthi babethi inyanga. Everyone is complaining about that. So many people are complaining. Even some of tinyanga labo labathwasa kudzala, especially labo labangathwasisi bayacomplain ngalokho. But laba labathwasisako complain laba labangathwasisi, because laba labathwasisako kubo they're making money. You see, they see it as a way of making money. So that's why those ones who complaining is this one labangathwasisi. Yibo laba labakhalako. Yeah, so but let me put it, it's not like it's fashionable or it's on fashion as such. Most of the people who are going for initiation, they are genuine. In fact, they're supposed to go because they are normally forced to go there by the circumstances. It's not easy for one to leave a comfort zone and go and sleep in the floor. You know how life is hard at Petlweni. It's a bit difficult. So, but people, they leave all their comfort zone and then they go, especially those who are educated. There's so many people these days who go Petlweni, yet they've got everything. Some they are educated, but the circumstance that are leading them to go Petlweni. Some they are not even interested to become healers. They're not even interested to heal people because they've got their own profession that they've got, but they find themselves forced to go to there because of situations. What are these situations normal that compels people to go Petlweni and leave their comfort zone? It's the sickness. You know that some of these people, as I've mentioned before, so many sicknesses that are associated with going Petlweni, like e.g., we have got a headache, which is one of the things. There is headache, eye problem, we have got teeth problem, we have got ear problem, which are associated with nerves, heaviness of the shoulder. Some even their chest is blocked because of that. Some of them they have epilepsy, some they have stroke because of that. Some people they've got so much air in their stomach. Some they've got backache, some they've got waist problem, some they've got womb problem. Those who are women, they've got womb problem, and some they've got even feet problem. Their feet are sore. Sometimes their feet are sore, and sometimes they get swollen, and all these things. They force these people because they go to doctors and they don't find a solution, they don't find healing. And then they also have dreams about them being initiated. Some they dream about going to school, some they see themselves flying, some they see themselves getting under the water, some they're even given, some of them are here, some they see themselves wearing some beads and all the like. That shows that these people, they have to go for initiation. You see, so, and what those are the circumstances that normally force them. Some they even lose everything they have, lose relationship. They cannot make it in the relationship. They move from one partner to another they lose the relationship. Some of them, they even lose property. They lose all they have just because of their circumstances. Then they find that they are forced to go ephehlweni. Yeah, so, and then they go there ephehlweni then to start their initiation. And then during the time of initiation, obviously these people, they will undergo a time where, okay, they will figure bayasoselwa, bakatshekwa benziwe ngelento lidlozi kumele libhoboke, lidlozi kumele likhulume and all the like. And then ifike isikhathi benze mambatho and all the like. And then after some time bahambe baze badle intwaso, labanye kumele okay ba-undergo some personal healing, ba-undergo Themba and all the like. And then bese fika isikhathi lapho khona they go for intwaso, badle intwaso. But before badla intwaso, there's supposed to be what we call kubiza inkani, which is also very important. But I know that these days some of people bayidla intwaso inkani bangayibizi, because that's where they were going to see even which type of god, what color of the god it's supposed to use during udla intwaso uma baliphuza baliphalaza. So, but I know that some people, they will finish the process without even knowing. Kunabantu who have come out ephehlweni, they don't even know what is it kubiza inkani. So you see some things like that, they do happen. So, and then they go for kuparula and all the like. Yeah, so, and then all those things, especially kudla intwaso and kuparula, you are doing that for lidlozi lakho, because it is the lidlozi that require such, that require that blood. It is the lidlozi, it's not you. Lidlozi lelonalo that requires ukuthi you must undergo intwaso, and you must undergo kuparula, you must undergo all those processes that are necessary. And sometimes some of the attires, they even demanded and needed by lidlozi. See that you must wear all those, all of them, because they are needed by idlozi. So you do all those things as they are needed by idlozi. You know, even ephehlweni, Gobela is supposed to listen to the dreams and listen to what the emathwasana or emagotshwana, what they say. You have to listen to emathwasana, emagotshwana, what they say. And then when you listen to them, so that you will be able to follow things according to lidlozi labo, because it's not definitely supposed to be one size fits all, as people, they say, they make these days to be one size fits all. We know that before, people labaya entwasweni, bekavuka nje kuseni mhlamba abaleka gijima ayongena ephehlweni, vela suke nje ahamba nyamalala ungena ephehlweni. But these days it doesn't happen because of several circumstances. Even emadlozi ethu manje mostly angolile, they are not cleansed, they cannot speak well. And another thing now, Kuzitwasisa has become a big money-making scheme. Some people, they go bayabotwalele kona, and those people, you can easily dream them. You can easily dream those people, and then when you reach there, you don't get what you are supposed to get. Lidlozi lakho will not find impande, the right impande that it requires, because as I'm saying, the reason we are yotwasa udla intwaso is the certain impande that lidlozi lakho that it requires. And that's why lidlozi lakho troubles you, because it's longing and yearning for that type of impande during intwaso, and also yearning for that type of impande during kuparula. It's yearning for that, and then because lidlozi lakho is yearning for that, that's the reason ukuthi you must go uye ephehlweni uthwase and udle intwaso, because that's why even if ungaye ephehlweni, if you have not eaten it well, the right impande, you will still have troubles, all the sickness and all the troubles, even after uye ephehlweni, undergone all those stages, you will still be troubled by lidlozi, because you did not get the right impande that was required by lidlozi lakho. See, so Bogobela, that's why they're supposed to make sure that you get a right thing. Yeah, but after all, they won't tell you. They'll say, we know everything, we know this. Especially now, we have got a challenge, because most of Bogobela, they don't even know how to mix ipudlo. And most of the things they use for Kuzitwasisa, they go and buy it from the Indian shops, Bofarate and everything. Even Nabafige Farate, some of them, they even say, we want to Kobong la Matwasa. They don't even know what has been mixed igulo lel Kobong. And all the stuff they will use until you finish, they will buy it without mixing it for themselves. Because they themselves, they don't know what is supposed to be mixed. You see. Now, let's come back to the issue of self-initiation. Yeah, we have got it's not that everyone on a dlozi must go for initiation a petwen. We have got people who have got idlozi who are not supposed to go a petwen. And once those people, they go a petwen, they will lose even idlozi will leave them, because some of emadlos, they are not supposed to bow down. And those emadlozi ebukhosi, that goes with amakosi, with royalty. Sometimes when you check those people, you can see that this dlozi is royalty, line pride. It doesn't want to kneel and bow down. And if lidlozi linjalo, we cannot force that dlozi ukuthi kumele lihambe. And in those circumstances, if a person anedlozi linjalo, that person would not have all those sickness, and life yake will not fall apart. Though that person will have dreams, with sitting with royals, sitting with kings, dreams, lion, leopards, skins, and all the like, will also dream snakes, will also be getting to the water. Sometimes will see himself nenkosazane yasemanzini or nemnumzana wasemanzini, will have all those dreams, that person, but his life will not fall apart like those one who are supposed to eat into us. And if a person are in that category, that person, it means bunyanga bakhe unigiwe, there is no need. The bunyanga bakhe does not require a certain impande kokuthi ayothwasa. I know ukuthi bogobela, once they see a person anedlozi, obviously never hlola, they will find ukuthi unedlozi, and then bese bademanda ukuthi uhambe uyothwasa. Yet you are not supposed to go uhambe uyothwasa. Lidlozi lakho will help you there and there, but you will need a mentor, as I've mentioned even previous. You will need a mentor akusize ngemagobongo, akuguide ngeyihlahla, akuguide lapha nalapha, and even teach even how to heal, teach ihlahla, teach even how to hlola, how to divine, how to kusebenzisa ematambo, because it's not a matter ukuthi ematambo you can only use them uma ngabe udle intwaso. As I've said, ukuthi intwaso uyidla because it's required by lidlozi lakho. So if idlozi lakho does not require it, you are not supposed to do it. That's why such people noma bangaya ephehlweni lidlozi alibhoboki, bohlala isikhathi labanye they spend year ephehlweni idlozi lingabhoboki, babathi bogobela bathentsha lokhu naloku, idlozi lakhona lingabhoboki, because they are definitely not supposed to go there. And baze badliswe intwaso bangakabizi nenkani, because ngeke baze bayibiza inkani, because inkani uyibiza because le dlozi lakho requires that, and it requires even a certain type or a certain color of a god lekumele uyidle uliphuze uliphalaze ngayo. So those people utamphuzisa uliphalaze ayoparula ende angazange lidlozi labhoboka, because angeke vele lize libhoboke, ngoba kweqala sometimes line pride, alifuni ukubhoboka kuwe sometimes lelo dlozi lelo, because alifuni kuya ephehlweni. And uma ngabe all those signs which I've mentioned before angekho, that person usuke anemadlozi and become just a healer. And those people normally they become best healers because they've got love for healing, they have got love for plants, love for animals. This thing, it's within them. And when I've met people like this, when we teach them muti, they learn muti like easy, very, very easy. When you teach them ematambo, teach them kuhlola, they learn it very, very quickly, because the thing is within them. Bunyanga babo bukubo, because bunyanga you are given by emadlo zakho. So you organize a mover as a mentor, even they will also help you which you learn quickly, because when you are not supposed to go ephehlweni uyogobela uyoguqa. But I know ukuthi ubogobela, they once they see ukuthi wena unemadlozi, then they will want ukuthi nawe uye ephehlweni uyogoba, because these days it has become a money-making scheme and it has become a one-size-fits-all. But these people laba who normally say they are self-initiation, it's not self-initiation as such, but lidlozi labo labafundisa, though they also need to have a mentor who will help them. Abanike magobongo, abanike ifutho, abanike bonke, and also imithi nabayiphupha. The Leo mentor will also verify and give you and tell you how is that muti being administered, how is that muti being used, that muti, how to use that muti. And those people mostly are the one who become the greatest healer. Let me just tell you, some of them are these people that you will find them, Faraday and the like. And those people, they know muti. They know muti very well. Some of those people, they know muti, and bazinyanga nabo. Bayizinyanga babunyanga akusiwo. It's not a matter kokuthi ulphuzile walphalaza kuphela. Inyanga is the matter of knowing how to heal the sick. Is the matter of knowing how to divine. That defines a person. Ukuthi unyanga, he can heal people, because there are people babuye phehlweni, they cannot do all those. They cannot divine. They cannot heal the sick. They know nothing. Banemiyeko nje miyo wonke bagaqile mahara. The only thing they know is how to dance. Kugita nje kuphela nekuphuza tshwala kube kuphela nje. That's suppose bahambe emigidi baphuze tshwala, but they cannot heal. Imituntu iyabola, ibola lapha etindumbeni. Iyabola because they cannot heal anything. Yabo, those people labanye baze bathi hayi sivalwe bogobela. Kani mhlambe labanye futhi bayena go twasa bengafanelanga nokuthi bayebo twasa. Yabo, because if this category that I have mentioned, and a such person, that's why normally dreams abo naba dreamer, when they dream kunyanga, they will also dream themselves among with kings. Banemakhosi, bahleli nemakhosi, mhlambe bo King Mswati, bo King the late King Goodwill Zwelithini, maybe bo King, those who are kings, they will dream themselves and see themselves with top people, and such people they cannot even work for another person. Let me just tell you, that's another sign that shows they cannot be employed. Even employment, because they will move from one employee to another, because for them it's difficult to bow down. It's difficult to bow down. It's difficult for them to keep on taking instructions. So, and because those people, and we cannot force those people to bow down. And those people, I know, they won't recognize them. Because as I've said, it's the same of these boys who go entabeni. When they come, they think they're the only men, because they come back here posting and think they're only men. The same thing, those people who balphuzile balphalaza ekugcineni and then bahamba baya parula. Bagqoka onke imigamazi, bagqoka onke timfiso na konke. They think they're the only sangomas. They think they're only inyanga just because of that. Yet it's not like that. Bunyanga asinikwa kumuntu, but we are given by our ancestors. It is our ancestors that gave us bunyanga asinikwa kumuntu, and it's very imperative that the ancestors be the one that recognize you. They will definitely recognize you and bring people to come for healing. I've heard people but angatwasi, but sekne bandu je automatically who come to me and come good, I must heal them. But angatwasi is because your ancestors, they see you as inyanga. They see you as inyanga already. The only thing that is needed you is that you get a mentor who will guide you and move you forward. And probably you are not even supposed to go uyodla intwaso. And some of them intwaso vele akumele bayidle, but they can only go for kuparula. Bahambe boparula, because it's possible ukuthi umuntu ahambe ayoparula without ukuthi ayidle intwaso. Even that is also possible. And such people, they can just go and ahambe afika aparule, and then after from parula, and when the person comes back, then he's done. It's a uinyanga. Ibunyanga akusiyo le mijiva yonke legcokwako emahiya imfiso imgamazi yonke lento legcokwako emazengera yonke lento lekhona. It's not bunyanga emashoba yonke lento. Bunyanga bumuntu is the person on a bunyanga, because we have seen people abana yonke leso stuff but they cannot heal, because the purpose of being inyanga is to heal people, be able to divine. That's why if you go ephehlweni and you come back, you cannot divine, you cannot heal people, which means they have not given you ubunyanga. You still have to go out and seek and find a way of getting ubunyanga, because people, they will come to you. You will wish even to run away when people, they say, I've come, I want to kuhlola. You will wish to run away when people come for kuhlola. People, they will come to you and say, I've got this sickness. How can you help me? You will wish to run away because you don't know anything. But you have got all those things which people someday even boast about. And those things are not the things that heal a people. That's why when a patient comes, you cannot say, ngibani, insizwa yakasibani, ngizalwa ngibani, ugogo ubani, umkhwenyana ngibani. You cannot say that. And when a patient comes, you cannot gather and dance for a patient, but you need to deliver, you need to heal a patient, you need to divine for a patient, and you need to be able to heal a patient. So that's why if you go ephehlweni and you come back without knowing all these things, it means those people, they failed, they have not given you ubunyanga, because you are supposed to come there and have such stuff, because those things are taught separately, are not good. It's taught separately. Beside those things that I've mentioned, the rituals like Gulpuzu Palace, all these other things which are also done, they are also important, especially for those people who are supposed to undergo that circumstance. So I want to tell you, you might be one of the people I'm talking about. The only thing you must pray, and not pray, I mean to say, you must ask your ancestors to guide you and give you a mentor, and then a mentor will just leave you, help you with the makobongo, help you with futo, help you ngemithi emadlozi, so that you uplift your lidlozi lakho, you uplift lidlozi lakho. But I want to emphasize that it's not that everyone on edlozi segmele ayotwasa, because there are so many people who go ephehlweni bayotwasa where it was not necessary. Lidlozi labo didn't need it. That's why I've mentioned what are the signs, what does lidlozi do when we need to eat a certain impande. And we must remember that some people are born in this thing. To some other people, which there are people which I know in their families, injeti, sisampi, ipalu, the white one that we use sometimes for parula, nomekachegwa. To them, it's traditionally, it's their thing. Some other surname that I know, to say Ndauwe, when you say Ndauwe because unemadlozi, but to them to say Ndauwe, it's part of them, it's part of their culture, it's within them. These people are born into Bunyanga, and they are born kings Bunyanga. And so, like sometimes a person is already Lindawe. How could you initiate someone into being Lindawe if the person is already Bundawe? You know, that's why the process of initiation, it's almost similar to the process of taking a wife. Ugutega, what happens, Eswatini. If you can analyze those two processes, they almost lose the same. And it happens because the wife, it's a foreigner to the family. That's why the wife must undergo that process. But it doesn't mean that everyone here at home must undergo the same process. The sisters that she found here and all the like, and she cannot say, because it cannot happen like that. They will do it because they are already inside and they were born within the family. And some of those has come as like izizwe, has come as something njengemoya wezizwe kubo. These people, they are not, it does not originate within them. You see, so And that's why those people, they need to go for initiation. And when they're initiated, it doesn't mean that now they must look down to those lababatole like Kaya, those who are born in it, and then and claim good bona they are better. Inyanga say yibo kuphela. Hey, say yibo kuphela who belong to that surname. As I've said, it doesn't mean, as I've said, even with those boys who come from the mountain, when they come to the mountain, they call other people, hey, ni inkwenkwe, hey, ni inkwenkwe, emadoda hiti kuphela emadoda, which is not true. They're not the one who define what a man is. They are not the one who define what a man is. Let me just tell you, you can't be inyanga without going a pehlweni. You can't be inyanga because some of you are not even supposed to go a pehlweni. Some of you are not supposed to go bela. Some of you, and you know, as I've mentioned, those people, they cannot even be employed to such people because even at work, they won't last. They rather start their own business and work for themselves because it's difficult for them to be employed. They rather be poor than getting an employment. Those people, because their spirit is not used to taking instruction and bowing down to other people because bangamakhosi. So these people have got the spirit of royalty. Bangamakhosi. Hayi siyathokoza nini bengwazi, siyathokoza nini besilo, siyathokoza nini nonke emakhaya. I'm saying nje ukuthi injalo lento. Yeah. So nje kulabo labafuna ukwazi more, they can contact me. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Silindza. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Silindza, so that you'll get more lessons. There are so many lessons that you must not miss. This was part 2 of our topic that we talk about self-initiation. I'm not sure, maybe there might be possibility that we also have part 3 of the same topic, self-initiation, because there are so many things that needs to be clarified about this very same topic. So many things. So to some other people, Bunyanga is indigenous to them, especially those who are Mandawe and the Baronga. That's why you will find that the Barongas, which are in KZN, they are known to be the Nyanga Enkul. People, when they talk about Kwamhlabya Lingana, they talk Nyanga Enkul because those people are born. Most of those people, they have not gone for initiation. Even in part of Mozambique, we have got areas where and those people, they have not gone for initiation and they are not supposed to go for initiation, but they can help you as Inyanga who have been initiated, because for them they were born in Nyanga and they were born there. Siyathokoza nebesilo uyavalelisa kini nonke umafavuke njengedangamane isihlahla kasishi umtukulu kamakereta nehankarantima uduladula nyama senkopolo ningayiboni kuzakha kodwa ugcwele amafutha umgadlela kandaba inyanga mthakathi. Ngithi subscribe to my page Silindza on YouTube. Sithokozile. Camaku ndawuwe shewe.